Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Next up is Jesus Sanchez. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now, 2 away. Next to stand in is Brian De La Cruz. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Lifted in the air to right field. Carlson gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So here is Edmundo Sosa. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Strikeout on the breaking ball. Edmundo Sosa becomes the first out of the inning. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. Alfaro is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Bader is retired, 2 down now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Alfaro recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now the pitch. Jorge Alfaro is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Fouled off. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a cold strike on.
No mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding.
High in the air into shallow left center. O'Neal is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Miami down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Into the box, Tommy Edman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Ben, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And the count will be full. 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Paul Goldschmidt is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Tyler O'Neal is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Jesus Luzardo will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
3-2.
Paul Campbell will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Now into the box, Miguel Rojas. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Now here it comes. Jazz Chisholm comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Up next for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Swing and a liner. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitch or a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Zach Thompson will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. And now the first pitch. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Now the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Zach Pop will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. So the next to bat will be Edmundo Sosa. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ballgame.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Number 48 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adam Wainwright, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Richard Blyer will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul.
Anthony Bender will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Sosa, the runner at third. Wainwright over at second. Edman at first, 2 out in the inning. 2-0 now. Anthony Bass will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. It's in there, and the Cardinals look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And a second run is across. Goldschmidt takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. But they managed to bat. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jesus Sanchez is in to start things off here as he looks at a cold strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the fifth inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
So he sets him down swinging. Jesus Sanchez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Brian De La Cruz stands in as he looks at ball one here. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. So next to hit is Lewis Brinson. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. On the ground to the left side. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait. Leave one. They still find themselves down 6-0. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next, it'll be Dylan Carlson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Garrett Cooper is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And it's fouled away.
Cooper.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Arenado has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Miguel Rojas is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Here's a pop-up now. And this is taken in for the second out. Next to hit is Jazz Chisholm. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Fouled off. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Miami down to their last strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line hard to the left side. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
In there, a base hit. Chisholm blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball called for strike 2. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. St. Louis used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Adam Wainwright is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left no runners on base. For the Marlins.